So we're going to do a full level 1 inspection. When I get to the paperwork portion, I'm going to have you come over to the truck, and then I'll go through that with you and show you exactly what we do there, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is turn the key to the on position. Okay, release your brakes like you were driving down the road. I've got the wheel chuck set, so the truck's not going to roll anywhere. Okay, turn your lights on. Lights are on. Okay. So first off, we're going to check the lights. I start here in the front, check the lights, turn signals, and all that. I work my way around, the hoses and everything. Portion of it, and then after that I crawl underneath. Well, we'll have you open your hood. I check underneath here. I check all your steering mechanism. I check your suspension. I check the suspension, the fluid levels, belts, and stuff like that. From there, if you had brakes, this has disc brakes. So if you had regular brakes, you know, we have you release the brakes. I mark all the brake push rods, and then we go through, and when I do the underneath portion, I measure all the push rod movement and everything, make sure within regulation and all that. Okay, so depending on what truck you get, you might have one that actually has push rods. Just make sure you're familiar with that. You kind of get spoiled with the disc brakes, but also with disc brakes, you want to make sure you are checking that in your walk around, that you don't have any rust or corrosion or anything starting on your discs. Would indicate that maybe that ain't working, or it looks for deep gouges or anything like that, so you can notify whoever you have to notify that, hey, I need this repaired. Okay. So on the underside, I'm also checking drive lines, exhaust, make sure you have no exhaust leaks underneath. Checking the floor of your trailer, make sure there ain't any big holes or anything like that, and check that the further trailer frame supports are not bent, broken, corroded. All your suspension connecting pieces for the suspension, make sure there's no cracks. Checking all your hoses and that, make sure there's no bulges, cracks, any wear marks, anything like that. It has to be pretty deep for it to be like an actual violation where you're going to be out of service or anything.